I was never meant to hear it. Never meant to find out. But sometimes, life has a cruel way of dropping the truth right into your hands when you're least ready for it. It was a Friday evening. I was in the living room, pretending to scroll through emails, when I caught Claire, my wife, speaking softly into her phone in the kitchen. The sound of her voice made me pause. It wasn't her usual cheerful tone she used when gossiping with her friends. This was different, low, secretive, filled with a nervous kind of excitement I hadn't heard from her in years. I leaned back, the laptop's glow fading as I tuned in. Yes, 8 o'clock. Don't worry. He thinks I'm with the girls. My chest tightened. My first reaction was disbelief. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Maybe she was planning a surprise. But deep down, I already knew. When she hung up and walked back into the room, she had her keys in hand and wore an outfit she hadn't worn for me in a long time. The black dress clung to her in all the ways I remembered loving. Her perfume lingered in the air, rich and deliberate, and her hair gleamed beneath the light. For a fleeting second, I remembered how much she meant to me. Then the echo of her words hit me again, and shattered it all. She smiled, too casually. I'm heading out. Don't wait up. Girls' night, she added. Something inside me hardened right then. I didn't need proof. Her act was enough. Instead of confronting her, instead of shouting or accusing, I chose a different path. I smiled faintly, leaned back, and said, "Good luck on your date." Her face transformed instantly. Her eyes widened, her lips parted, the color drained from her skin. That look, pure panic, was all the confirmation I needed. She tried to recover, fumbling for composure. "What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous." But her reaction had already betrayed her. I stood up, closing the laptop gently. My voice stayed calm, though my pulse hammered in my ears. "You don't have to explain, Claire. Your face already did." Her mouth opened and closed like she was searching for a lie that didn't exist. "It's not what you think," she whispered, clutching her purse with trembling hands. I almost laughed at how predictable it sounded. "Really? You dressed like that to chat about work with your friends? You wore that perfume for a girls' night?" I shook my head. "No, Claire. We both know exactly what this is." Tears filled her eyes. For a moment, I thought she might admit it, maybe even ask for forgiveness. But she straightened her shoulders instead, forcing defiance into her voice. "You're overreacting. You always do. I can't believe you'd accuse me of something like this." Gaslighting. The final insult. I brushed past her, took my jacket from the hook, and said quietly, "I'm not accusing you, Claire. I'm telling you, I know. Go to your date. But when you come back, don't expect me here." Her breath caught. "What do you mean?" "I mean," I said, opening the door, "that tonight will be the last time you lie to me." Then I walked out, leaving her frozen in the hallway. I didn't go far. I parked a block away and sat in my car, watching the house. A part of me still hoped she'd change her mind, come clean, prove me wrong. But 15 minutes later, the door opened. Claire stepped out, looked around nervously, locked up, and hurried toward the main road. I followed at a distance, headlights off until the corner. That's when I saw him, a tall, sharply dressed man leaning against a sleek car. The way her face lit up when she saw him stabbed straight through me. She walked into his arms and kissed him. Not a brief peck, a kiss full of history and passion and deceit. That was all I needed. I drove off, my hands gripping the wheel so tight my knuckles went white. Every memory of us, our vows, the storms we weathered, the quiet nights we shared, flashed before me, now poisoned by her lie. I didn't cry. Not yet. Instead, I felt a strange calm, the kind that comes when the truth finally settles in. Later that night, I returned to the house. The silence inside felt heavier than ever. I packed a small bag, just the essentials. I wasn't running away, but I wasn't going to wait for her to come home smelling of someone else, pretending everything was fine. I left a note on the table, my handwriting steady despite the chaos inside me. I hope your date was worth it. Don't look for me. You made your choice tonight. So did I. The next morning, my phone buzzed with missed calls and desperate messages. Where are you? Please, let me explain. It's not what it looked like. But her face last night, the fear in her eyes when I said date, had already told me everything. Days turned into weeks. She tried to reach me through friends, through family, through emails dripping with regret. I ignored them all. Because sometimes, the strongest response isn't anger or revenge. It's silence. And in that silence, I found peace. I didn't have to destroy her. She did that herself. And I know the moment it hit her, the instant those 5 words left my mouth, good luck on your date. That look of panic, of guilt, of her world collapsing, that will haunt her far longer than I ever could. As for me, I walked away with my peace.